presents QuizBusters. Production of QuizBusters is made possible in part by Consumers Energy, building Michigan's future by supporting excellence in education. Consumers Energy counts on us. And by viewers like you. Today, the Marauders of Ovid-Elsie take on the Blackhawks of Leslie in the 15th season of QuizBusters. Now, here's the host of QuizBusters, Matt Ottinger.
Thank you, Dan. Welcome to QuizBusters. Glad to have you with us. Hope you'll be playing along with our players as we fire up for another half hour of fast-paced challenge and excitement, as we like to say in our promos. We've got two teams ready to play their qualifying games with us here and see which one of them will move into our tournament. Let's begin introducing the teams, starting with the Marauders of Ovid-Elsie High School. And they are Derek Fabian, Eugene Howe, Alana Rabb is the team captain, and Grace Burns on the end there. Their alternates are Chris Parker and Tyler Phillips, and their advisor is Kelly Netzley. The Marauders of Ovid-Elsie playing the Blackhawks from Leslie High School, and let's meet that team. They are Mark Kruth, Casey Murphy, the captain Joanna Blauer, and Joey DeLeon. Their alternates are Rachel Sherrill and Andrew Bailiff, and their advisor is Sally Mites. We get to meet our players at halftime, of course. I always look forward to that part of the game, but the players look forward to being here and playing the game, and that's what we'll get into right now. We start, of course, with the quick 10. 10 toss-up questions to get things going. Best of luck to all of you, and let's get started with the quick 10 with question 1. What artist memorialized the 1937 bombing of a Basque city by German planes in the mural Guernica? Joey Leslie.
Pablo Picasso.
Pablo Picasso, that's right, 10 points. Next, what daughter of Oedipus was sentenced to death for burying her brother Polynices in a play by Sophocles? Antigone is her name. Third question. Founded right after World War I, what organization was written into the Treaty of Versailles to foster international security? Derek Ovid-Elsie.
League of Nations.
League of Nations, that's right. Question 4. What planet, originally named Georgium Sidus, S-I-D-U-S, was discovered in 1781 by William Herschel? Mark Leslie.
Saturn.
Not Saturn? No. Ovid-Elsie, anybody? Derek.
Jupiter.
Not Jupiter. One more further out. Uranus is the answer. Question 5. Bill Sykes and the Artful Dodger are characters in which novel? Joey Leslie.
Oliver.
I'm sorry, I need more. I need more.
Oliver
please.
Twist.
Thank you. The judge is saying I need more. I need more. Yes, Oliver was just the name of the movie. Oliver Twist, of course, the name of the book. Question 6. In 1545, Pope Paul III convened what ecumenical council to codify the Catholic response to Protestantism? Alana Ovid-Elsie.
Diet of Worms?
No, I'm sorry, that's wrong. Leslie, any ideas? The rest of that, the ecumenical council to codify the Catholic response to Protestantism. Called the Council of Trent is what I wanted. Question 7 now. In 1924, Willem Einthoven won the Nobel Prize in Medicine for improving what device used to detect heart abnormalities? Joanna Leslie.
Pacemaker?
Not a pacemaker, no. Ovid-Elsie, to detect heart abnormalities. Eugene.
Stethoscope.
No, that gets in there, but the EKG, the electrocardiogram. Question 8. In what 1831 poem does Edgar Allan Poe use the word tintinnabulation to describe the ringing of the title objects? Joanna Leslie.
The bells.
The bells, of course, that's right. Question 9. What Jamaican-born musician had dance hits in 2003 with Like Glue and Get Busy? That's Derek Ovid-Elsie.
Sean Paul.
Sean Paul is right. And question 10. The Johor Strait, J-O-H-O-R, the Johor Strait separates what equatorial island nation state from the Malay Peninsula? The island separated from the Malay Peninsula is Singapore. That's the answer there. That's 10. We got half of them. Let's give them a hand. And we're going to play the regular game now. We got Leslie with this one question lead, as we got half of those quick 10 there. Toss-up now, you get the bonus questions. But right now it's a toss-up for all of you. Everybody's back in for this. It sits at the mouth of the St. Louis River, opposite the town of Superior, atop high rock bluffs. A major inland port, it ships iron ore from the nearby Mesabi Range. Name this city at the western end of Lake Superior in northern Minnesota. Derek, Ovid-Elsie.
St. Paul.
Not St. Paul. No. Leslie, anybody want to try? It's Duluth, Minnesota. New toss-up. It is the middle name of the 1968 Democratic presidential candidate Hubert Humphrey. It is the first name of the American General Gates, the British Admiral Nelson, and the fictional Captain Hornblower. Give me this name shared by Hamlet's truest friend. That's Grace, Ovid-Elsie.
Horatio?
Horatio is right. 10 points. Horatio Nelson, Horatio Hornblower, and Horatio is Hamlet's friend. Ovid-Elsie, you've got the bonus category, and it's Jane Austen novels. You'll confer on these, and Alana, you'll give me answers. First, simply name these Jane Austen novels. First, this novel centers on the Dashwood sisters, who eventually marry Edward Ferrars and Colonel Brandon. I need an answer.
No answer.
No answer. Sense and Sensibility was the Jane Austen novel there. No points. You stay at 30. We're tied. We'll break the tie in our first pop quiz as we do one-on-one action here. Each of you answering 3 questions. You've got a single opponent against you here. And the letters that you'll work with are D-O-W. All your answers begin with D-O-W. We go from the outsides, work our way in. So Derek from Ovid-Elsie will go first, and he'll play against Mark from Leslie. The soft fluff from the feathers of certain birds. Derek.
Down.
Down, that's right, used as fillings in pillows and cushions. Next, to search for water or oil by means of a divining rod. The term for that is to dowse, D-O-W-S-E. Final question for Derek and Mark. The street in Westminster, London, where the Prime Minister and other British officials reside. Derek.
Dowds.
No, I'm sorry, that's not right. Mark, you have any idea? It's Downing Street. The Prime Minister lives at 10 Downing Street. Eugene now from Ovid-Elsie and Casey from Leslie keep things going for us here. The 2-word popular nickname for Australia and New Zealand collectively. Eugene.
Down Under.
Down Under is right. Speak up good and loud for me, Eugene, especially when you're right. Come on. Second question. The money, land, or other possessions that a woman brings to her husband at marriage. It's kind of an old-fashioned concept now, I think. Dowry is what that's called. Final question. A heavy shower or rain. Eugene.
Downpour.
A downpour. That's right. 10 points there. Alana from Ovid-Elsie now and Joanna from Leslie. The 3-word term for the indexes published by a New York City financial firm showing the closing prices of representative common stocks. Alana.
Dow Jones Index?
No, I'm sorry. That's a wrong answer. Joanna, any ideas? Go ahead.
Dow Jones Average.
It's the average. That's right. The collection of the common stocks. It's the average that we needed. Second question. A widow whose title derives from her dead husband, or any formidably dignified elderly woman. Joanna.
Dowager.
A dowager. That's right for 10. And finally, the 2-word term for an initial amount given at the time of purchase. Alana.
Down payment.
A down payment. That's right for 10 points. Grace now from Ovid-Elsie and Joey from Leslie. The veteran television personality who was the longtime co-host of ABC's 2020. Years ago, he hosted an old game show, as a matter of fact. That's what I remember. Hugh Downs is his name. Second question. A metal or wooden headless pin for keeping a piece of metal or wood in position. A wooden headless pin is a dowel, D-O-W-E-L. Final question for Grace and Joey. The main business area of a city. Joey.
Downtown.
Downtown. That's what I wanted. Yes, that's the quiz. And after we get through all of those, we got a 10-point lead for Ovid-Elsie and a lot more points on the board now. Now we're rolling here. You're playing for control of the audio question, players. Here comes your toss-up. His name is given to words such as cleave or trim, whose meanings can oppose each other. His role as a god of beginnings may explain why we remember him during the first month of the year. Name this Roman Derek. Ovid-Elsie.
Janus.
Janus is right. Good job. We named the first month after him, as a matter of fact, the Roman guardian of doorways, depicted usually as having two faces. Audio time. Ovid-Elsie, you've got control of the audio category. You're going to hear the audio clue first, then we'll ask you some questions. It's a bonus. You can confer. Let's hear what we have for you today.
The last ever dolphin message was misinterpreted as a surprisingly sophisticated attempt to do a double backward somersault through a hoop whilst whistling the Star-Spangled Banner. In fact, the message was this: "So long and thanks for all the fish."
That was Peter Jones as the voice of The Book in a BBC radio show that led to a popular series of science fiction novels. The title of the first book was also the title of the radio series. Name it. I need your answer.
No answer.
No answer. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is what the name is what that thing was. There were a total of 5 books, I believe, in the entire series. 20-point lead. New toss-up, players. Kepler's says a line between a planet and the sun sweeps out equal areas in equal times. In thermodynamics, it says entropy can never decrease in a closed system. Give this generic name, also borne by Newton's statement that net force equals mass times acceleration. The generic term for all those, they're all second laws. Kepler's second law, the second law of thermodynamics, and the second law of Newton. New toss-up, players. His company gained control of Wolfram and Hart at the end of the 2002-2003 season, but he gave up his son, Connor. Fred, Gunn, and Wesley are employed in an investigation agency run by which title TV vampire? Derek. Ovid-Elsie.
Buffy.
No, I'm sorry, it's not Buffy. Leslie, any ideas? Buffy, of course, slays the vampires, but the spin-off of Buffy is called Angel, and that's the show that we were referring to in that clue. No points there, of course, and we'll stop right now at halftime. We've got Ovid-Elsie with a 20-point lead over Leslie as we take a little break here and take a moment to meet our players individually and find out a little bit about each of them. We'll start over here with the Marauders, and Derek, put you in the spot. Make you go first for us. Tell us about yourself, Derek. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, I'm Derek Fabian, Ovid-Elsie High School, and I plan to go to college somewhere in Arizona. I'm not sure why, it just sounds fun.
This sounds like fun. Well, very good, Derek. I like that. Eugene, welcome.
I'm Eugene Howell from Ovid-Elsie. I'm a swimmer, and I'm going to do something in computers.
Well, very good, Eugene. Good luck to you. Alana is the captain. Welcome, Alana.
I'm Alana Rabb. I'm a senior at Ovid-Elsie High School. I'm going to go to Alma College to study medicine, and I plan to become a cardiovascular surgeon.
Very good, Alana. Good luck to you in that. And Grace, welcome.
Hi, my name is Grace Burns. I go to Ovid-Elsie High School. I'm a senior. I'm hoping to go to either University of Michigan or Northwestern, and I want to go into medicine.
Okay, well, very good. Grace, good luck to you. Those are the Marauders of Ovid-Elsie High School. And now the Blackhawks from Leslie High School, starting with Mark. Welcome, Mark.
Hi, my name is Mark Truth. I'm a senior at Leslie High School. I will be attending Michigan Technological University for computer sciences for the 2004 school year, and having a good time up there.
Very good. Well, good luck to you. Way up there, as a matter of fact. Casey, welcome.
Hi, I'm Casey Murphy. I go to Leslie High School. I'm a junior, and if there's anything to know about Star Wars, I know it.
All right. Excellent, Casey. Who knows? We have all sorts of stuff coming up here. Joanna, welcome back.
Hi, I'm Joanna Blauer. I'm a junior at Leslie, and I'm in band.
Very good. Joanna, thank you for being here. And finally, let's meet Joey.
Hi, I'm Joey DeLeon. I'm a freshman, and I like pasta, and I'm going to go to college.
Okay, sounds good, Joey. It covers all the important subjects. There you go, the Blackhawks from Leslie. All right, players, we've got a nice close game. That's always fun to see. We're going to play the second half with the pop quiz coming up, of course, and a lightning round ending the game. With the lightning round could make the difference in a very close game. And right now you're playing for control of the video question, and you have to get one of these toss-ups to get there. Here we go, players. A self-styled urban gorilla, she received a 7-year prison sentence after a 1974 bank robbery in San Francisco, though whether she was a willing participant is unknown. What newspaper heiress claimed she had been brainwashed by the Symbionese Liberation Army? It was a lot more famous a long time ago, actually. I'm not surprised that you don't know that one. Patty Hearst is her name. New toss-up, players. It was built on land belonging to Matthew Maule, M-A-U-L-E, who swore that Colonel Pynchon would drink blood for stealing it from him. Name this mysterious mansion concealing a valuable land deed that lent its name to an 1851 Nathaniel Hawthorne novel. Alana Ovid-Elsie.
The House of Seven Gables?
The House of Seven Gables is right. The House of the Seven Gables, but we'll forgive you for dropping the indefinite article there. Ovid-Elsie, you've got control of the video category now, and you know how this works a little bit different. We're going to have a guest give you the first question. You answer that one correctly. We've got more in the category for you. And we're going to check in with Earl Robinson, who's the sports director here at WKAR and host of the sports program on WKAR Radio from 1 to 2, Monday through Friday. Let's listen to Earl with his question for you.
At the 1997 Masters, he broke several tournament records, including youngest champion, lowest score for 72 holes, and widest margin of victory. Who is the golfer?
You confer on this.
Tiger Woods.
I need an answer.
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods is absolutely right. 10 points for that. Second question now. Both scoring records that Earl mentioned had previously been set in 1965 by what golfer? I need an answer.
Jack Nicklaus?
That's right. 10 points there. Finally, I need 2 answers for this last question. In 1882, the first rules of golf were established by what Royal and Ancient Golf Club in what country? I need an answer.
Royal Birkdale of England.
No, I'm sorry. That's not right. Good guess there. St. Andrews is the course and Scotland is the country. St. Andrews in Scotland. But you got 20 very important points. You're up to a 50-point lead now as we have a new toss-up now for all players. We're all back in for this. In theory, it could have been only 75 miles long, but it was lengthened to include Lake Manzala, Lake Timza, and the Great and Little Bitter Lakes. Open cut and at sea level, it lies between the Sinai Peninsula and the Nile Delta. Name this man-made Joey Leslie.
Israel.
No, I'm sorry, that's wrong. Ovid-Elsie, I'll finish it for you. You cannot confer. Name this man-made waterway in eastern Egypt. The man-made waterway in Egypt is the Suez Canal. No points on that one for anybody. New toss-up for players. Dmitri Shostakovich wrote one for his Jazz Suite No. 2. Ravel wrote one depicting the excesses of Fin de Siècle, Paris. Matilda performs one in an Australian folk song. Name this dance. Joanna Leslie.
Waltz.
Waltzing Matilda, right, 10 points. And Leslie, some catching up to do. See how you do with China. These questions about China. The Dowager Empress, there's Dowager again. The Dowager Empress Chu Shi, T-Z'-U-H-S-I, Chu Shi, held most of the power in China from 1861 to 1908. First, she tacitly encouraged what ultimately unsuccessful anti-foreigner revolt in 1898 to 1900. What ultimately unsuccessful anti-foreigner revolt in 1898 to 1900? I need an answer.
The Boxer Rebellion.
The Boxer Rebellion is right. Next, the Dowager Empress was a ruler of what last dynasty of China? I need your answer.
The Shaolin Dynasty.
No, I'm sorry. No, the Manchu Dynasty or the Qing Dynasty. 10 points on your bonus, though. You've narrowed it to 30. And we have our second pop quiz. One-on-one questions once again, and 120 points at stake, so a lot could happen here. THU is your letter combination, players. Letters THU. We start once again with Derek from Ovid-Elsie and Mark from Leslie. Here we go, gentlemen. The short, thick, and opposable digit on the human hand. Derek.
Thumb.
The thumb. That's the THU. That's right. Next. The American political figure and former senator who ran for president in 1948 and who died in June 2003. Mark.
Thurman.
At the age of 100. Strom Thurmond. That's right. Finally. The sound accompanying an atmospheric... Derek.
Thunder.
Accompanying lightning. That's right. Thunder. Eugene now from Ovid-Elsie. Casey from Leslie. Any person, especially a criminal, who uses violence and brutality. Eugene.
Thug.
A thug. That's right. Next. The first name of the eccentric millionaire played by Jim Backus on the television series Gilligan's Island. Says, again, a generational thing there. Thurston Howell III was the character he played. Final question for Eugene and Casey. A short pin with a very large, round, flat head, used especially to fasten paper to a bulletin board. Eugene.
Thumbtack.
A thumbtack, exactly right. Alana now from Ovid-Elsie and Joanna from Leslie. The dull, heavy sound made by Alana.
Thud.
A thud or a thump, either way, made by a falling object. And next, the American humorist and cartoonist whose works included My World and Welcome to It and The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Alana?
They're good?
No, I'm sorry, that's not right. Joanna, anything? No. James Thurber. Pretty close on that. James Thurber wrote those works. And finally, the two-word phrase for a signal of preparedness or approval, such as, Joanna?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. That's exactly right. The rest of that, such as one a pilot gives before takeoff or Ebert and Roper give to a quality film. Grace now from Ovid-Elsie and Joey from Leslie. The rabbit who befriended Bambi. Joey.
Thumper.
Thumper befriended Bambi in the Disney classic. That's right. The major port city of Ontario, Canada, on Lake Superior. Thunder Bay is the major port city of Ontario. And finally, the fifth day of the week. Grace.
Thursday.
Very nicely done. All right, very quick on that buzzer. Ha ha. And a 60-point lead for the Marauders. The next time we hear the fanfare, we're heading to the lightning round. But right now, a few more toss-up questions. We'll see how we do with these. New toss-up, all players. Percy Shelley heavily edited this novel and wrote its preface. The title character is neither a supernatural being nor a doctor, but rather a student whose creation is sad to discover how much he frightens people. That's Mark Leslie.
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein is right. The modern Prometheus. Autobiographies, Leslie, that name these authors of autobiographical works. First, born Marguerite Johnson, she knows, and this is in quotes, why the caged bird sings.
Maya Angelou.
That's right. Next, this Nobel Peace Prize winner wrote the reminiscence 20 Years at Hull House, H-U-L-L, Hull House.
Jane Addams.
Jane Addams is right, finally for 20. Her first book was the landmark Chinese-American saga, The Woman Warrior, Memoir of a Girlhood Among Ghosts. Anything?
Amy Tan.
No, very good guess there. Maxine Hong Kingston is her name. You got 20 on the category, very good. That's going to pull you to within 30 as we come to the lightning round. In a very close game we have. It's obviously anybody's contest. And let's take a look at the scores. Then, as I said there, Ovid-Elsie has 170, Leslie at 140, and 60 seconds of toss-up questions remain. The players remember, of course, that as always, they get 10 points when they're right. Remember, though, now the rules have changed. You'll take away 10 points, we'll take away 10 points when you give us a wrong answer. Anybody's contest, 60 seconds on the clock, and the lightning round begins now. Spaniel dogs originated in what country? Joey.
Spain.
Right. What is the English name of the Christmas carol Adeste Fidelis? Time. What do we call the seed-bearing part of a flower consisting of the ovary, style, and stigma? Joey.
Pistil.
Right. What kind of angle measures more than 90 degrees but Grace.
Obtuse.
Right. Chernobyl lies within what large former Soviet republic? Joey.
Ukraine.
Right. What former Soviet republic shares its name with an American state? Derek.
Georgia.
Right. What is the name for the point on which a lever is balanced when a force is exerted? Derek.
Fulcrum.
Right. What word for hippos, rhinos, and elephants comes from the Greek for thick-skinned? Time. What is the word for the minimum number of members of a committee who must be present before official business can be? Joanna.
Quorum.
Right. The Roger Williams National Memorial is located in what state? Time is up, and Ovid-Elsie, you've held on and won the game. Congratulations. Roger Williams is associated with founding the colony of Rhode Island, and the Roger Williams National Memorial was located in that state. The Greek term for thick-skinned, pachyderm, which describes hippos, rhinos, and elephants. And adeste fidelis is the Latin phrase. "O come, all ye faithful," is the English name of the Christmas carol. Leslie, a close game all the way through. Gave us a great contest. Just came up a couple of questions short. Sorry it didn't work out better for you, but we thank you for coming. Hope you had a good time, and the best of luck to you in your other tournaments. Let's have a hand for the Blackhawks of Leslie. Ovid-Elsie, you held on. Very, very nice win for you. Congratulations for that. We'll see you back here in the second half of the season against another opponent. So good luck to you there. The Marauders of Ovid-Elsie are winners today. Continuing qualifying action next time on the program, Brighton will face off against Lansing Sexton. That's our matchup next time. Thank you for watching the matchup this time. And for all of us on QuizBusters, I'm Matt Ottinger. Enjoy.
Production of QuizBusters is made possible in part by Consumers Energy, building Michigan's future by supporting excellence in education. Consumers Energy, count on us. And by viewers like you. Book Scholarship Awards for QuizBusters are provided by SBS, the student bookstore, located at 421 East Grand River Avenue in East Lansing. For more information about QuizBusters or any of WKAR's locally produced series or specials, visit our website at WKAR.org.